What's going on, everybody? I'm here with a Mr. Football kicking finalist, semi-finalist. Is it finalist or semi-finalist?
Semi-finalist.
Semi-finalist. I'm sure you will be a finalist. But Upton Bellenfant. Am I saying your name correctly?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Upton, I just wanted to grab you for a couple minutes and just kind of chat about, kicking is kind of a lost art in a way. It gets overlooked, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
especially at the high school level.
Definitely.
So I guess, man, tell me how old were you whenever you started? You kind of were like, I'm a kicker.
I was in 7th grade when I first started, starting out. And so my first my first season was in 8th grade, and then I started high school, and then it all just went up from there.
Okay. So are you a Stewarts Creek, Smyrna product?
Just Stewarts Creek.
Stewarts Creek?
Yeah.
I guess I wanted the premise of this video to just kind of be a highlight, I guess, of kicking. What kind of drew you to kind of be like, I'm going to stick to football kicking? Like, were you a soccer guy at all?
Yeah, it was definitely soccer.
Mhm.
I grew up playing soccer since I was about 6 years old, and then I was looking at my chances of playing college for soccer. I go, there's no scholarships
Yeah.
anywhere. So then I moved to football, and I noticed there's a ton of scholarship opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. So as far as soccer goes, like D1 soccer in America,
It's unheard of.
it is. You pretty much, as far as soccer goes, you go straight pro, if you're good enough.
Yeah.
So, 7th grade, Stewarts Creek, you started kicking on the middle school football team, I
Yes, sir.
assume. So, moving kind of into high school. Well, actually, before let me retract real quick. So I noticed on your resume, place kicker and punter.
Yeah, I can punt.
Was
too.
that kind of a, let me just try my hand at everything? I'm going to be kind of a jack of all trades type deal?
Yeah, I would say so because if you're a kicker in middle school or high school, you're expected to play punter too.
Yeah.
So I just went with both.
Yeah. So, do you have a preference by any chance?
I'd say kicking, but punting is no different
Yeah.
for me, I guess.
Okay. All right, so moving kind of into high school, man. I kind of want to touch on this. When did you kind of start to really you said you started to pick it up in middle school, but when did you
Yeah.
start to kind of be like, man, I'm pretty decent at this?
Yeah, I'd say it was at the end of my freshman year. That's when I started going to these ranking camps and stuff.
Yeah.
At the end of my freshman year, I was ranked 4th in the nation. So
Freshman year, 15
yeah.
years old, 14.
Yeah, I was 14.
Okay.
So yeah, it just went uphill from there. Just kept going to these camps. Kept touring colleges.
Yeah.
It's just been
Yeah.
that since freshman year.
Wow, man. I noticed because it's so hard to even find any information on kickers. Even if I wanted to. So
Yeah.
with you, they gave me the list, and I was like, this is a Rutherford County guy. They gave me kind of a scope of people to look out for. It was like, this is a Stewarts Creek kid. Let me Google his name, and I was like, oh, this kid's going to camps and stuff. It's legit. He has a star rating beside his name. So that means that has to mean something. When did you? So would you say freshman year was kind of when you first started to kind of get some acknowledgement, I guess?
I wouldn't say acknowledgement until I'd say sophomore, junior year. That's whenever people started to realize he's legit. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. Okay. Let me ask you just kind of a specifically random question. What's the longest field goal you made in a game?
In a game, 47.
47.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Because look, you even look at high school. Some teams just go for 2.
Yeah.
They don't even kick extra points.
Yeah, I've
So,
seen that.
with
some of the teams we've played.
Right. So I'm sure you've bailed your team out in a lot of games. To be like, look, guys, we don't have to go for 2. We might win those. You might win the game by 1, 2, 3 points because of you. So I think it's. Look at the college and the pro level, how much they are starting to lean on. Look at somebody like Justin Tucker.
Yeah.
91% field goal percentage, and that's unheard of.
He's won the Ravens a ton of games
Yeah.
just from special teams point of view.
Exactly. So I'm seeing, I'm kind of trying to paint the picture for you, man. It's just I wanted to give you some recognition because kicking is kind of I'm also a soccer guy too, so I can also I like to watch soccer. I didn't grow up
Yeah.
playing soccer, but I can appreciate the art of kicking, I guess you could say. I want to ask you kind of loosely just about, playing at the next level. Does that something that interests you?
Definitely.
Or even
yeah.
the level after that? Like, is that
Yeah.
something that you could see yourself doing?
Yeah, that's always been my goal ever since I started. I was like, I want to play college.
Yeah.
So I want to get scholarships. I want to play.
Yeah.
So I want to be on the big stage.
Yeah, dude. And see, you've got, like, another thing is, like, you look at somebody like Randy Bullock. He's kind of, like, out of shape, Titans guy. You're, like, tall. How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot. Like 6'1".
6'1". So, like, 6'1", you're still an athletic guy. You got an athletic build. You got the soccer player body, you know?
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the camps and stuff. What camps have you been to? Kind of tell me, what the invitation process, all that kind of jazz.
Okay, so the 2 camps usually, the biggest camps, it's called Coles and Chris Saylor. So you just go to those. You'll chart kicks from different places.
Yeah.
You'll chart kickoffs. You'll chart punts. Just everything is like numbers based.
Yeah.
So, and then they'll go back. They'll rank you. So whoever has like the highest chart points, that's higher your rankings.
Yeah,
gonna be.
yeah.
But you also have to do good in competition at the end of the camp.
Oh, okay.
So it's like it's all around.
Where's it at? Or like
there's different ones all over the country.
Okay.
They'll rent out the high schools and then have people who drive from. I've gone to Chicago camps,
Oh, wow.
Atlanta camps. They mostly aren't around Tennessee, like the big showcase camps.
Wow.
So you have to drive a little bit of distance to get to some of them.
So, do you guys even have like a backup kicker? I guess maybe like freshman JV guys.
Yeah, we had a sophomore, Jack Manley.
Okay, so like,
So he would be with me at practice.
I
every
guess
day.
kind of the question is like, I'm just trying to understand, because like in practice or something, obviously, you're conditioning and that type of stuff with the team, but like once it gets to the like mid season, like you've got to have like, a relationship with your long snapper, holder,
Yes,
backup
sir.
kicker, that type of stuff. Tell me kind of how it's been being with those guys, I guess,
Yeah.
them kind of telling you, hey man, you kind of shanked it this way,
Yeah, my
Coaches
holder
as
and long
well.
snapper, they've been a huge help. Nathan Curry, he's one of the best long snappers in the country for 2023.
Wow, like
Yeah.
ranking wise, like literally.
Sir.
Wow.
And Tate Moonavong, he played wide receiver and he held, so he
Oh, nice.
does it all.
He's got good hands.
He's an all-around athlete.
That's cool,
So
man.
without them or in the line, I couldn't do any of this.
Oh yeah, dude, that's another thing too, man. And I've been seeing a lot of, even in college, we were talking about how high school, some teams don't even use a kicker. You look in college, man, some of these kickers, they're kicking the balls in the back of their centers' heads, like it's ugly. So, and it can win or it can make or break a game.
Yeah.
I mean, because you get down to, especially playoff time, we're talking like 17 to 16 games.
Yeah.
We're talking like 1 touchdown games. And if you miss all those extra points, I just think it's awesome, man, that because like, especially being a local guy too, I don't know anyone ranked as high as you as a kicker coming from around here. Maybe I'm ignorant on that, but I'm just saying, I just think that, you should get a little bit of recognition, man, for this. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
So last year you were nominated for this as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. I was a semi-finalist last year, so
Semi-finalist?
I didn't get to the top 3. But
Okay.
hopefully this year it changes.
I think the word will be announced on the 23rd, I think. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
you've been
I
keeping
think-
up with the
I think-
dates, but
I know at the end of November or the beginning of December.
Okay. The finalists, if I'm not mistaken, is the 23rd. But dude, I'll definitely be on the lookout, man. And if you win, I would love to come back and we could do a video call or something.
Perfect.
But Upton, is there anything else that you'd like to say, bro? I mean, like anything you want to say about this season? Your coaches, your teammates, friends, any parents,
it was
anything, man? Just
yeah, it was a great season. Without coaches, all of my teammates, it wouldn't have been the same season. So, just thank you to all those guys.
All right, guys. Upton Bellenfant. Hopefully, we can see him at the next level. I know this is. Have you ever done an interview or anything like this before?
No.
So, hey, guys, look, we're here for the first ever interview with a very special kid. I can already tell. I mean, he's a genuine guy and very talented. I haven't seen him play in person, but I've seen your highlights, and your accolades are awesome, dude. And I think you should get a little bit of praise for it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for
man.
coming by.